of the Board of Trustees, December 14th, 2023. And following this meeting will be our regularly scheduled meeting. So first we have our roll call. Vice President Wong. Present. Clerk Coffey. Present. Trustee Venegas. Present. And Trustee Pizzati.
Present.
I too am present. Our special board meeting does have public comments, and we do have some public comments here. I have a disclaimer that I will read before we welcome you up. As a reminder, at our regular board meeting held on February 9th, 2023, the board resolved that written public comments received by 3 p.m. on the day of the meeting will be provided to the board and recorded into the official record, though not read into record during the meeting. And we did not receive any public comments this evening electronically. Members of the public may address the board on topics of our board agenda during every meeting. In addition, during regular meetings, the public may also address any topic within the jurisdiction of the board. Please know the board is listening to your comments, but by law cannot meaningfully respond in this forum to items not on the agenda. The board may limit the total time for public input on any topic to 20 minutes unless it waives the item limit for an item. Individual speakers may be limited to 3 minutes to comment on any topic. The board respects the rights of members of the public to speak regarding matters within its jurisdiction. However, please recognize that comments regarding students other than the speaker's own children made during a public board meeting may be a violation of the student's right to privacy, and thus the speaker may be legally liable. If you reference a student's name other than your own student, you may be deemed out of order. Furthermore, it's important for the public to understand that negative or derogatory comments made against district employees or others, even those made in a public board meeting, may be actionable civil defamation. Although the board may not prohibit such comments, board policy allows the public to lodge complaints against district employees, providing more opportunity to be heard than is allowed under the open meeting laws that govern this meeting. Okay, and with that said, during public comments this evening, we have Jose Flores, and then we have Paul Dennis. So welcome on up, Jose Flores. Okay, then welcome all up, Mr. Dennis. And then Felipe Madrigal, you'll be next.
First of all, I'd like to say how proud I am of my students for being here tonight. We are here tonight because of the first game ever invented with a ball some 4,000 years ago. My dad was a PE teacher for 40 years. I have been around physical fitness and sports my whole life. I learned exercise is medicine and play is therapy. Psychologists believe play is vital in our development. Play is an avenue of self-expression and emotional release. Engaging in activities they enjoy fosters a sense of control and accomplishment. This is crucial for those facing challenges outside of school. Handball promotes a positive outlet for stress, builds self-esteem, creates social connections, resilience, joy, and overall well-being. We just had our largest tournament in school history, and this spring it will be 9 years since we started. We had 22 students playing singles, and we had one female, and she played excellent. And we had 16 of those 22 play in our doubles tournament. This was done with one court. Our students have developed a passion for the game. They have learned to serve each other by giving each other time to play and teach each other the game. They also care for each other. I had a student tell me, we have a community we are proud of. Giving us 2 more courts will give more Yolo High students a chance to learn and enjoy the life lessons it teaches. I said in our documentary, and I'll say it again, in 17 years at Yolo High, I've seen a lot of broken kids mended, a lot of lost kids find their way, and a lot of great handball matches. I believe Yolo High and the handball are a perfect match. I can't thank you enough for your decision to build us a wall. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis. And now we have Felipe Madrigal and then Fabian Morales.
All right. My name is Felipe Jose Madrigal. I am a senior at Yolo High School. At my previous school, RC, I was getting in trouble, ditching, and not caring about anything. Eventually, I ended up at Yolo because I was really not trying there. What I noticed since I have been at Yolo is when I started playing handball, I started getting out of trouble, coming to school, and wanting to stay in school all day. It taught me to communicate with my peers, coming together with everyone on a campus, and having a community we are proud of. Handball is a competitive sport, and I like it because there's a lot of people who play it, and the competition gets better and better within every tournament.
Thank you for your comments. Right, and next up, we have Fabian Morales.
My name is Fabian, and came here today to thank you guys for the second and third wall. We've been playing on a single wall for the past few tournaments. We've had more and more people join every tournament. We started off with, I think it was like 14 people this year, grew to 22, and with us being able to have more walls, I feel like a lot more people will join. Handball is a competitive game. It is a fun game, and it keeps everybody out of trouble. I came from River City, and getting into trouble, doing things in the beginning of my freshman year, to playing football and doing good, started being a little bit better. And I got kicked out of RC, went to YOLO. Now I'm on the track to graduate early. Dennis has taught me a lot, helped me a lot, tried to push me to play. First year there, I didn't really play that much. I just worked out, thought about going back to RC. This year, I started playing a lot more than what I did last year. And I thank all you guys for providing us new courts and helping us out. And I thank Dennis day and day again for building what we have going on at YOLO. Not everybody gets to see what good YOLO is. Everybody thinks it's bad, and nobody just understands. And what happens at YOLO isn't just a continuation school. It's like a normal high school. So, again, I thank you guys for the walls. That's it.
Thank you all for coming this evening and for sharing.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
You got more?
Got one more? Sure, if you, do we have one more to go?
I only had 4.
But if you have one more ready, let's do it. You have
Come on, bring them
time.
up. You guys are welcome. Come on up. Can I?
Will you, when you come up, will you start with your name for us, your first and last name, and then we'll make sure that we get it into the public record as well, because it's being typed into the public record as well as taped.
Hi, my name is Max Castillo. I'm a junior at YOLO High School. I was at River City and had horrible grades and never came to school. I have never been able to play a sport because of grades, so I was never interested in playing sports. Since I came to YOLO sophomore year, I didn't play handball from the jump. I would just watch other students play, but until third semester, I started playing nonstop every day. This year, I won one of the 2v2 tournaments with my partner named Chico. Handball for me means a lot because it gives me pride, and I've also made new friends while playing the game. It taught me to never give up.
Do you want to lead us in a standing pledge or applause? Let's go. Thank you, and I think that we need to do some type of ribbon cutting when everything is said and
Yeah,
done.
for sure.
So keep us posted, and we will get out there. And since you're all here, do you want to take a picture while you're all here? Oh, love it. Festive?
That would
Okay,
be
we'd love
awesome.
to. We'll come on
That would be
down.
awesome.
That's a good way to start. Okay, and that takes us to our annual organization of board officers, and I will hand it over in just one moment to Dr. Hildreth to take it away. But first, I just want to say what an honor it has been this year. It's an honor to serve this community. It's an honor to serve with the board members who are sitting on the dais here. We have an incredible community. We're doing amazing things at our schools because of them, because of the bond work that they have passed. So the work that we're doing at our schools with modernizations and the things that our Dr. Hildreth, superintendent, we now have a solid cabinet with us. We have incredible administrators, district office staff, classified staff, teachers who are taking care of our kids each and every day. And it is really an honor to serve this community that I love, raise my kids in, I know we all love, and with all of the people here in the community that we're in. So it's been a great year, and I appreciate it, and I'm excited for the year ahead and what will happen with our next people taking the helm. So Dr. Hildreth.
Thank you, President Kirby Gonzalez. And so let's, I want to emphasize the reason for this pre-meeting under the provisions of California Ed Code 35143. The governing board is required to set an annual organization meeting every year. And so that is for every school district governing board consisting of 5 or more members shall at its annual meeting elect a president and a clerk from among its members. And so that is the reason we are here at this first part of our meeting. And I believe in our governance, we also include a vice president.
Okay, thank you. So this evening, we will call in just a minute for nominations for the board president. A second may be made for the nomination, but it's not required. And then once all nominations are received, the board will vote by roll call on each nomination in the order that it was received. We'll be doing presidency, then it will be handed over to the new president to do our vice president, and then we also have our board clerk that will come up. Then we will go into our regular scheduled meeting here. Okay, so at this time, I'm calling for nominations for board president. Trustee Pizzotti.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. At this time, I would like to nominate Clerk Coffey for president, as I think it was really telling that we had Yolo here, the handball kids coming, which she has become so intimately connected with, and as a tireless advocate for Yolo High School. I thought that was, a wonderful connection. As well as Clerk Coffey has really kind of jumped in feet first and already attained her master's in governance from CSBA, and, reached out to our labor partners and developed relationships there. So I can't think of a more perfect candidate to really kind of go through this next year. Especially as there's negotiations happening and much more that's out there in front of us.
Okay, you accept?
I accept.
Okay, are there any other nominations?
Yes. I'd like to nominate Sarah Kirby Gonzalez for president. Momentum, my thing is efficiency, effectiveness. It's an important year. And as you know, I voted for both of y'all, and I see the commitment, and I trust in your leadership abilities. So that'd be my nomination.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I'm going to respectfully decline, but I really appreciate it. Okay. Do we have any other nominations? And then we'll take the vote. Okay. Okay, then we'll go with trustee Pizzotti.
Yes.
Okay, and trustee Venegas.
There's a vote, there's a vote?
It's a roll call vote.
No.
Clerk Coffee?
Yes.
Okay, Vice President Wong? And I too vote aye. And so congratulations, this is now your space to run. And so here are the directions for the next one. So you get to run, you can sit here. And then you can speak.
And this one, right? So at this time, board accepts nominations for the position of board vice president. A second may be made for the nomination, but it's not required. Once all nominations are received, the board shall vote by roll on each nomination in order it was received. The first candidate to receive 3 votes shall be elected board vice president. I now call for nominations for the position of board vice president.
President Coffee, I would like to nominate Kobe Pizzotti for vice president.
Trustee Pizzotti, do you accept?
Yes.
Are there any other nominations for vice president? Okay, so then we will call a vote. Trustee Venegas?
Yes.
Vice President Wong?
Yes.
Now what's, what did I just say, trustee? Okay, I was like, trustee Kirby Gonzalez
Yes.
and trustee Pizzotti?
Yes.
Okay, so now we switch seats?
No,
No, I stay?
We'll just stay here for
Let's do
now.
it.
Okay.
Exchange wing.
Okay, next one, got it. Okay. At this time, the board accepts nominations for the position of board clerk. A second may be made for the nomination, but is not required. Once all nominations are received, the board shall vote by roll call on each nomination in the order it was received. The first candidate to receive 3 votes shall be elected board clerk. I now call for nominations for the position of board president. Wait,
Clerk.
clerk. I was reading, sorry. Sorry. Any nominations for clerk? Yes.
Um, This time I will nominate trustee Kirby Gonzalez as clerk. Just as having her experience in going from president to clerk, I think stands to be helpful, especially, as some of us may or may not be here, to sign, do things like that. Any
Trustee,
others?
well, trustee,
Any others? Check for any others.
I thought I had to say, does she accept?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are there any other nominations? Okay, so let's go ahead and do a vote. Trustee Venegas?
Yes.
Trustee Wong?
Yes.
Trustee, well, Vice President Pizzotti?
Yeah.
I'm going to remember that.
Yes.
And Trustee Kirby Gonzalez?
Yes.
Okay. So now,
Now you can adjourn.
Now-
Oh, no, we have
no?
to do all the committees.
And then
I was
you
like, now the
vote yes.
committees. Yes. All righty. So I just go down the order of the school boards? Okay, so currently, right now, we have several committees, subcommittees. Okay. All right. So we have Yolo County School Boards Association, currently by trustee Venegas. Trustee Venegas, are you still interested in wanting that position, or is somebody else interested in it?
I'm still interested, but obviously if anybody else.
Anybody else? All right,
What about alternate?
we didn't have one.
Yeah,
Do
I
we
know,
need
that's
one?
what I was saying.
I'm happy to be an alternate.
Alternate. City of West Sacramento 2x2 Committee. Currently, we have Kirby Gonzalez and Pizzotti.
That typically is done, the president of the board is usually one of the people on that. And then one of the other officers. I'd be happy to stay on it, but I'm okay being off of it too.
I'm same with
Okay,
trustee Kirby, Clerk Kirby Gonzalez.
okay. Well, I'm okay with, if Venegas is all right, I can be an alternate. We're good. And then you guys can continue to maintain that relationship, but in the event that you can't attend, then I can be there. All right. Yolo County 2x2 Committee. Currently, we have, Wong and Pizzotti, with first alternate Kirby Gonzalez and second alternate myself.
I'm happy to stay on or not. Yeah, okay, yes,
I'm all-
thumbs up. Cool.
Done a good job on that, especially with the public health piece and that, it's an important.
Would somebody else like to do this since I've already done this? But I'm happy to stay on, but if there's another person who would like it, I'm willing to hop off.
I'll go ahead and I'll jump
Wanna
on
jump?
with you.
Okay.
Or not with you, with Ms. Wong. Oh, listen to me, sorry.
Okay.
All right, Washington Unified School District, and alternates. Are we keeping the same alternates or, well, one of them?
I'll be an alternate.
Okay,
So, myself and President Coffee. But the alternates are,
Trustee, or Vice President Pizzotti.
Right.
I don't know if you guys are going to pick a second one.
so it'd be,
do we need a second?
well, there was a first and a second.
I don't think we need a
we-
second.
Okay,
We never go that deep.
okay.
I mean, we can, if that's,
Well, not needed. I think we're good. Okay, Washington Unified School District Curriculum Council Committee, currently Kirby Gonzalez and myself. I'd like to stay on it.
I'm happy to stay on, unless anybody else wants to.
Anybody else?
Okay.
And the alternate,
can stay an alternate.
good on there. Washington Unified School District Facilities Committee, currently we had Pizzotti and Venegas, and an alternate, Kirby Gonzalez. Everybody's still wanting to stay. I actually wanted to be a part of that as well.
Then if you would like to be a part of it, I'm happy to be an alternate. That's amenable to you.
No recommendation.
All right, so then myself and Venegas, and then you will be an alternate. Pizzotti. The Washington Unified School District Policy Committee, currently right now, is Wong and Coffee.
As written, it's always me because delegate. Whoever wants to join.
I'm okay with sticking around.
Still the first.
Okay.
Anybody else? And then we had Kirby Gonzalez.
Happy to do that.
Okay, that will stay status quo. Washington Unified School District Finance Subcommittee, currently Kirby Gonzalez and Wong, with an alternate of Pizzotti. Are you guys
I'm happy to stay on.
okay? And then Washington Unified School District Board Governance Handbook Subcommittee, currently Wong and myself, and alternate Kirby Gonzalez.
I think that's just the policy committee. Which
It is,
goes
right? It
through.
was like,
Yeah,
oh,
and
was
after
it?
it goes through.
Okay, so it's so weird how it's a little subcommittee of the committee. Okay,
I mean, it can change. Anybody can take the update of the,
that's true. Maybe we'll do that. All right,
oh,
so,
I know, no, opening up. Anybody want to do the handbook?
oh, anybody want to do the handbook?
Have you already done, have we done?
Done the first pass. But again,
you feel good.
open to anybody else who wants to be primary, as Virginia and I have already gone through it. But
You've done a
happy
lot
to
of
hand it
steps.
off.
I'm happy to take it on if you, with all the pieces you have, if you're ready to, but also if you continue since you've done the work.
Did you
do
want
that?
I'm happy to stay an alternate.
I was going to say, so
Okay.
switch.
Yeah.
Let's
All
do
right.
that.
Okay. So all of those subcommittees are complete.
Now we're gonna. Gotta adjourn.
Okay, so we adjourn at, I don't even know. That's it? And I hit this? Okay, adjourn. All right, we're a little late. We had a nice